So Team USA are obviously massive, massive favorites, especially like in the Olympics. In the women's, in the men's, they're massive favorites. But Belgium, I think stylistically, are a team that are going to be able to compete with them. Just because, again, styles make fights. I think talent-wise is a big gap. But man, this French team, I don't know. Something about them. They beat China by like 30. You've got some hoopers there. You've got some absolute hoopers on this team. Before we get onto it, though, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 25.7 or 25.3k by the end of the day. We're only 25 off. Probably not going to hit it. But yeah. So, if you're looking at this team right here, they have WNBA talent in so many places. Like, you've got Janelle Salon, who was drafted in 2021. And at the age she is, like, if she comes into the WNBA, she's good. Like, I watched her play against the Irish national team. Like, she destroyed us. She absolutely destroyed us. You've got Gabby Williams, who, again, was an almost star in the WNBA. She was a player that could have been an all-star in any given year, one of the best defensive wings in the WNBA. And I just wanted to check when it comes to Gabby Williams. Obviously, she isn't playing this year, but I'm going to explain why, and this is why I think France are so dangerous. But like Gabby Williams, in her WNBA career, she was the 4th pick in the 2018 draft, the A'ja Wilson draft. She was in the all-defensive second team in 2022. Obviously, Hungarian League champion, 2 by NCAA champion in UConn, I'm guessing. Yeah, she was in UConn. And she was obviously just a very, very good WNBA player. Not like an all-star, but thereabouts, not that far off. You have Layla Lacan, who was the 10th pick in the WNBA draft this year, I think. She also destroyed Ireland when they came over to play. Carla Leite didn't make the team. But the one player in this is Maureen Johannes. She's someone, if she somehow comes over to the WNBA, is gonna be like one of the more hyped up bench guards, because she's just got it. Like, her bag is ridiculous. Like, some of the just shots that she will pull off in games are nuts. Like, she'll start shooting step back threes. She'll just go ISO on people. And, like, she's not Enrique level, but like, just the way that she plays, she does not care. And it's just the way that she shoots the ball. So, like, you're looking at this clip right here where she's coming off this screen. She literally just crosses her feet and nearly kicks someone mid 3-point shot. It's just, again, from one game. From one game only, like, she's playing Serbia. Gets the ball off a nice pin down right here. Fake. Goes off the screen. Tacks the basket. Nice pass right there. Extra pass to a jump shooter. Then she comes off, shoots the ball from deep, and just fires the ball up in the air and the ball goes in. Doesn't even, like, nothing but net. Like, it is wild. Some of the things that she's able to do are berserk on the floor. Like, is she a superstar at the WNBA level? No. Obviously not. But if you know anything about international ball, being the best in the best league doesn't necessarily mean you not being the best in the best league doesn't necessarily mean you're not an incredibly good player. Like, in the 2023 season, she averaged 8 points a game for the Liberty, who made the final. And you're wondering, like, why is she not in the WNBA? Because none of these players were allowed to play in the WNBA this year. So none of them. They just went into training camp for themselves. None of them were allowed to play in the W this year. They are 100% prepping for the Olympics. They are blitzing teams in pre-Olympic qualifiers. They are the second favorites according to FIBA. According to FIBA, the second favorites for this team is, like, for the Olympics, is France. And again, I think the French team are very solid. And even, heck, Wembanyama rocking a Maureen Johannes jersey. Like, this team they're not equipped to beat America, but they're put together to win this. They are not second place is not going to be good enough for this team. And she's actually 4th in the MVP ladder. So FIBA have released an MVP ladder. You have Asia number 1. And by the way, you've got Emma Meesum at a 2. To be fair, like, she's a baller too. But, like, she is more likely to win MVP according to FIBA than Fee Collier. I know, obviously, it's just assuming that these two carry America, which they do. But she is 4th on the MVP ladder. But as well as that, you've got Gabby Williams, who is going to look superb for for this team. But yeah, it is crazy just how good this team could end up being. And it's just a tough one when America are as good as they are. But I want to just check what the betting odds are on this. I just want to see, are they bigger favorites than the men's? The women. Because this team, again, look, this team's not exceptionally young. They're not going to blitz them like Belgium, and they don't have a player as good as Emma Meesman. Oh, how do I forget? You've got Dominique Malonga. You've got the best 18-year-old on the planet right now. You've got the one player that might be the number 1 pick over Paige. That's how good Dominique Malonga is. And obviously, if you've watched the Dominique Malonga video out from earlier, you guys will know how good that Malonga, how good she is. Like, she is exceptional. She is a 6'6" player with touch. Look, I don't think she's going to compete with an Asia Wilson. I think she's going to get cooked by Asia Wilson. She's 18 years old. Of course she is. But this team right here, I think people are underestimating them. I think they're underestimating. Although, again, America are plus 1,000 to win this whole thing. And the odds French are they're minus 1,000. They're plus, what are they, plus 2,500 to win. So it's highly unlikely. It is highly, highly unlikely that Team USA lose. But at the same time, it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's not out of the realm of possibility that a team like this can go and give Team USA a run for their money. Because you've got athletes everywhere. Like, Salone can play the 3-4. She can run. Johannes can just cook anyone on her day. Gabby Williams is going to lock them down from the guard position. The one thing is that they may not have the size depth to deal with Asia Wilson and Breanna Stewart. And I don't think any team is going to have that depth. Like, you're going to be reliant on an 18-year-old Dominique Malonga a lot of the time to guard Asia Wilson. And you just never know. This could be a coming out party for her. Like, this could be her, like, breakout onto the scene. And if somehow, France are almost certainly not going to win. But if somehow the French can go and, let's just say, even make it a game. If they may meet each other in the final and the French can make it a game, and she scores 10 points and Asia scores 17 points, and she can at least look like she's competitive, she might go number 1 above Paige. Like, that's the crazy thing. But again, I don't think this team is going to win. Like, I don't think they're as stylistically good of a match as Belgium. But if you're looking at a team that should beat everyone else, you've got the home court advantage. And look, French fans aren't as crazy as, like, Serbian fans or anything. But you've got the home court advantage. You've got the team. You've got the youth. You've got your creator in a Marine Johannes. And Team USA are probably not performing exceptionally well. This is a team that is built to beat America. They've all been playing with each other. None of them were allowed to go to WNBA. I don't think they do. I think it's very unlikely they beat America, and America are almost certainly going to win. But with Julie Allemond out, if there's going to be a team that's going to beat America, it's this team right here.